Today I'm going to show you a simple way to learn how to switch your open chords when you're just starting out playing guitar. It can be one of the most frustrating things, how to connect your chords, especially when you think the chords are hard to switch, when all the fingers have to come up and reposition. I'm going to show you easy ways to do this simply, easily, and quickly, and hopefully within a few minutes to a few more minutes, you're switching chords you never thought were possible this quickly. Let's get started. The very first thing we have to do is develop the ability for the right hand to strum while thinking of something else. So begin strumming, pick a chord if you want. I got an A minor going here. And start talking to yourself and saying, hey, tonight I'm going to have steak for dinner. Oh, wait a minute. You might be a vegetarian. Start talking to yourself and see if you can strum that chord while you're talking about a whole bunch of other things. What happened in your day today? Do you go to school? What was for lunch? Did you fail a test? Did you have a test? How many things can you think about and say while you're strumming this chord? Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to learn to switch the chords whilst talking to yourself, because you have to develop the ability to do something else, to think about something else while you are strumming. It has to happen this way. So however you're going to do it, whether someone talks to you, you talk to yourself, you have to talk and get that communicative skill going while you are strumming, because what's taking place is your brain is learning to do two things at the same time. They might be two simple things, but switching chords is very simple too. So we just need to show your brain that it can do simple commands very quickly, and then we'll just give it some other commands to do very quickly. That's the first one you instruct yourself to do. Strum while talking to yourself. Or if you have someone else in the room, have them talk to you. Answer questions. Have somebody ask you a question and answer that question while you are strumming. Believe it or not, you're going to want to stop strumming if this is new to you. Your brain is inclined to stop every time it wants to do anything else. So you have to work through that initial wanting to stop, and just work through it so you can get to that point where you're going, here's my list of things I have to do today. I need to learn to switch every single chord that I know how to play. So here's how it goes. Once you can talk and switch, talk and strum, you're going to now lift your fingers off the guitar, but you're still going to strum. Now I want to go to a G chord. I'm just going to make that G chord. Third finger first, second finger, then first finger. As long as you're strumming, it really doesn't matter how long it takes to make the switch. Pick them up. I want to go to a C major, first finger, second finger, third finger. If you mess up, just readjust. If you're really new and you've only been doing this for a few days to a couple of weeks, you may try it like this. Down strums. And just keep them going. Practice keeping this going while you're talking. Hey, today I'm going to have a ham sandwich for lunch. I have to be at the doctor's office at 1. I have to pick up my daughter at 4. I have to take a test at 2. Then you pick the fingers up, but you're still strumming. This is the connection you're trying to make, that you're still strumming and talking. Now that you can strum and talk, you can stop talking and just think about the next chord you want to make, even if you have to slow this strum down. So you slow it down, but it's still moving. So we go to the G chord, third finger. Then we think, where do I go next? I go to the second finger. And next, I go to the first finger. Now I want to switch this to a D major, which everybody has trouble with. So I lift, keep strumming, and make the first finger for D, second finger, third finger. And eventually what will happen is this process will get faster like this. Pick them up and you're going to be going 1, 2, 3. And then you'll go up and down. The transition will get quicker. Up, down. The transition will just simply get quicker as you get better at the skill. So if I went from A minor to G, it would simply be then again, as you memorize the G chord, Your fingers just drop in, but you're still strumming because your brain does not want to stop anymore. So once your brain gets to the point where it no longer wants to stop, you are there. You can now switch any chord. If you want to go from a G to a B7, you pick your fingers up, pinky, ring, second, first, and back, and back, and back, and back. The switch gets better as the brain gets used to not stopping. So that is the skill you need to develop. That's the easiest way to develop it, is to simply talk to yourself or talk to somebody in the room. Get your brain to think about something else while you are strumming. And then once you have that skill down, you just use it to switch the chord instead of talking to somebody. You now just keep strumming and you think about the chord instead of, say, a ham sandwich. That is how you develop the skills. You can do this within an hour. You just need to focus, have nothing else bothering you for this hour, and be in deep thought about how you are looking at your chord and you're switching it. You're watching the fingers make the moves, and you're noticing that you're continuing to strum, that you notice that the brain is not stopping because nothing's interrupting you. So you need to do this when there's nothing to interrupt you. And hopefully, within a few minutes of time, you get this down. This is all it takes to switch your chords. I hope this video helps you switch chords better. I hope within only a few minutes after this, you are noticing yourself do something better and play better and achieve another part of skill. In playing guitar, this is the first major hurdle you got to get over. I hope this helps you do it. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.